Bristol Palin has chimed in on the issue of Ahmed Mohamed getting arrested for bringing a clock that he created himself to his school. Now, she's specifically upset at President Obama for having the audacity to invite him, the 14-year-old student, to the White House. And so she decided to comment about this on her blog. I should note that the blog was probably 5 sentences long. Okay, so if you want to read it for yourself, please do so. She says the following. She noted on her blog that Mohamed was arrested but did not mention that the bomb for which he was reported was actually a homemade clock. Instead, she said, the kind of stuff Obama needs to stay out of. So she focused mostly on Obama. She didn't give the details about the story or the fact that what he brought to school wasn't actually a bomb. Also, she says, this encourages more racial strife that is already going on with the Black Lives Matter crowd and encourages victimhood.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect because, so it's just, she's right. It is like Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter says, hey, can you please stop abusing us, right? Mm-hmm. Stop beating us up when we're at traffic stops. Stop arresting us for jaywalking and hitting us across the head with a baton. It's just happened yesterday. We reported on the show. You know, all the different things that happen, shooting unarmed black guys. Please stop doing that, right? Victimhood. Yeah, but they were literally victims, and they would like to not be victims anymore. They'd like to speak up for themselves and say, please don't shoot me, right? Yeah. And in Ahmed Mohamed's case, you victimize him, and I say you because she's part of the right-wingers who fear-mongered on this. Oh, the Muslims are coming, the Muslims are coming. The kid comes in with a science project. They're like, oh my God, it's a Muslim. One of the officers said, before like they bring the kid into the principal's office, and he goes, yep, I thought that was him.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yes.
So okay. I was also trying to figure out exactly what she meant by that statement, because it's a little vague, right? Like, is she angry at the police officers here? Is she angry? She's obviously angry at Obama, right? But what's like her point? What's the main point that she's trying to make? And this is exactly what she's saying. She believes that with Obama inviting him to the White House, it further antagonizes police officials and leads to hatred toward the cops. That's her big argument. She also says that Obama is playing childish games that have divided the country even more today than when he was elected.
But what she means is, I'm really annoyed that he doesn't let us divide the country like we're used to, into the others and us, the privileged, right? So when he says Ahmed Mohamed was doing a science project, which is what he was doing, right? Like, that annoys me. I used to like being able to say the goddamn Muslims. That kid, you know, he should be, you know, you got to watch out for him, right? And then with the Black Lives Matter, we used to be able to do whatever the hell we wanted to those guys. Now they're up in our business and complaining about being abused. And Obama keeps bringing it up and defending Americans. It's really annoying. We used to run this place.
Two things. There's 2 quick things. You probably didn't know about this, but in Texas, the Republican debate aired a little bit later because they were afraid the CNN countdown clock was a bomb. Also, Bristol.
Funny how that didn't come up.
Bristol Palin is proving, coming out against this Ahmed because he made a clock, is proving that a broken soul is wrong twice a day.
Yeah. I just find it funny that she is saying that the President of the United States is being immature. This woman, who was getting paid for abstinence-only education, has the audacity to call Obama childish. You're childish. Okay?
Didn't she have 2 kids out of wedlock?
She did, yes.
I don't want to shame her for that, but I just want to point out the inconsistency of her moronism.
Yes.
No, but Jimmy, to be fair, it was only 2 kids out of
It's just 2 kids.
Only.
While she was giving speeches and getting paid for saying don't have sex out of wedlock.
You know, she's such a good Christian, Bristol Palin, that I hear she screams out, oh, Jesus, during sex when she's, I don't know why I said that.
I do think that's pretty hypocritical for her to be preaching abstinence when she gets pregnant twice. And a lot of the reasoning she gave for that was that she wanted younger people to be able to learn from her mistakes. So here we have a young child in school who is being, you know, discriminated against for, you know, doing something that's cool. Like, he made a clock. That's scientific progress. Like, that's awesome that kids are thinking scientifically. And that's what Obama said in his tweet. And she has the nerve to call him childish for promoting that.
She's trying to instruct kids by giving them a bad example, which is why I just nominated Charlie Sheen for Father of the Year.
We should pay him $100,000 per speech to, you know, teach people to learn from his mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Who do you think you'd rather have as a student? Ahmed Mohamed, who takes the initiative, puts together science projects, etc., or Bristol Palin? Who do you think is a better role model?
Well, just ask conservatives in the country, and
They'll
I
all say
guarantee
Bristol
you they'll
Palin.
say Bristol Palin.
Well,
It's amazing.
What conservatives like to say is what's wrong with places like Detroit is all the unwed mothers and the absent fathers. And so what they're really saying is what fucked up Detroit is there's too many Bristol Palins in the city.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny that a Palin is worried about dividing the country further, especially whenever you have Sarah Palin who says that we're waterboarding is baptizing terrorists or something like that. Like, really, that's not dividing, but we're going to worry about kids making clocks.
Yep.
So they're not worried that Obama's dividing the country. They're worried that they don't get to divide the country as much as they'd like.